We always loved playing baseball. I was never great, but my brother Clayton was amazing. He was a catcher, like our favorite player Mike Piazza, who played for the New York Mets. We always talked about going to a game, since we lived in Long Island and the tickets were fairly cheap, but we never had an easy life. My father left our family short after I was born. It turned out he had a second family in Miami. My mother took it hard and never really cared about us. She didn't make much money and gave us the bare minimum. When Clayton turned 18, she left us. As it turned out, the men from Florida sent us checks, and she saved them up and moved to California. Clayton never complained. He took the reins and took care of me. I was 11 at the time, and he was 18, and had just received a full scholarship to play baseball at the Harlem University. To take care of me and to save money, he commuted there. When he graduated, he was drafted in the 22nd round of the MLB draft by the Montreal Expos. He turned it down because of me. I was 15, and he felt the responsibility to take care of me. He ended up getting a job in New York City as a lawyer at the World Trade Center. After I graduated high school, he insisted I go to a good university. I was accepted to Fairfield University, and he made me go there because he wanted me to have a good education. The year was 2001, and I was headed to college.
People around the globe were shocked and saddened by the tragic events that unfolded here in New York City, in Washington, D.C., and outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight we come together for the first regular season professional sporting event in New York City since Tuesday, September 11th. We return to our mascot. In partnership with America Can and will go on. But before we begin our game, we will pause to remember the victims of those terrible attacks, their families, and the thousands of rescue workers, volunteers, and good Samaritans who have shown that America can be at her best in the most difficult of times.
That day I was happy. I got out of my 8 a.m. class early and checked my mailbox, and I had mail from Clayton. I started to go back to my room to sleep, but decided to open the mail. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a ticket to the Mets game on September 21st, and the note said, "Can't wait, Barry. See you then. Love, Clayton." My day improved even more. First, I got out of my class 45 minutes early, and now I finally had a ticket to a Mets game. I got back to my room around 8:52 and fell asleep immediately. It seemed like I was sleeping for like 10 hours. But I woke up to my roommate pushing me and saying, "Oh my God, oh my God." I was confused as to what was going on, and my roommate explained that planes had crashed into the World Trade Center. I went to my phone and called my home in Long Island to see if Clayton was okay. I must have left at least 20 messages. That night, I waited for a call back. No call came, but bad news did.
New York City Mayor Rudolph Giuliani has confirmed that some of the first police officers and firefighters on the scene were killed. And the mayor added that in general, quote, "the number of casualties will be more than most of us can bear."
The only time I left my bed in the next week was to go to the bathroom, grab a Mountain Dew, and some Rolos. I had lost my father. I had lost my mother. But this was different. I always felt loved by my brother. He was there for me, cared for me, and even gave up his dream for me. He was responsible for everything good in my life. I took a lot of walks, and I never talked to anyone. It was September 21st, and I was walking back to my dorm, and got a glimpse of the game in the window of the lounge. We were losing 2-1. It figured, nothing was going right in my life, but I believed that Clayton was there. He was with the Mets that night, and our guy, Mike Piazza, was about to bat.
Lopez wants it away. And it's hit deep to left center. Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run! Mike Piazza, and the Mets lead 3-2.
After that, I knew. He was there, with me, by my side, and will be for the rest of my life.